Hey, greetings. This is Jim from dontperish.com, John 4:24 radio. Hey, want to bring you a topic today. God's Word says in John 13, it talks about foot washing. Yes, it talks about foot washing, and many people have this wrong. You know, when Jesus talked about foot washing, he was being an example of service to other brothers and sisters, not necessarily just foot washing. So you get these Anabaptist groups that they start where they do foot washing services in ritual ways. That's not what Jesus meant. He meant to serve each other in love by doing things of service of love and care and kindness with each other. Now, one of the things we've seen, and what I want to talk about in this video, is that many people, recently I had a man that was a preacher and I was talking about God's Word, and he said, "Oh, I'm really a Christian, I'll wash your feet for you." Well, another person on the same day brought us ice cream and another modern pastor on that same day brought us bottles of water. But you know what? Those are all fleshly, human-based acts of love. Those are not rooted in God's Word and God's truth. You know why? Because the same people that did all those things, when we opened up our Bibles and went to God's Word, they ran, they lied, they hid, they mocked, and that's not the sign that you're really born of God, is it? No, so these foot washing services, they're missing the whole point. And also, people that claim to be Christians and are doing service of God, yeah, it's great to do things for people. We think that's a really good idea, but here's the problem. Loving people in a fleshly human way, that's not of God. The Bible tells us, as I've been preaching to people, 2 John 1:6, how do we know what love is? Keeping God's commands. So, all of these things that the Bible talks about, foot washing, one anothering each other, caring for each other, those are all good and godly things to do, but they must be done based on God's Word and not based on human, fleshly things that make us feel good, but leave the truth of God's Word. So hey, go to dontperish.com, test yourself to the gospel, take the 10-point test. Hundreds of articles, audios, and videos to help you in the true faith. We're out in Montana preaching the gospel. Beautiful place, Butte, Montana. Headed east. Teaching, preaching, loving God, loving our neighbor as we go. Let us know how we can help you. Till next time, have a glorious day. May God be praised.